Third time's the charm in my attempts to go to the PDX Estate Marketplace monthly sale. The first 2 times, I was intimidated by the long line to get in and then not being able to find a parking spot. But I was determined to go when it finally worked out that I'd be in town for the sale. I always watch their preview tours on Instagram, so I was sure to not miss the one for the sale I attended. I was mostly hoping to find furniture, but there were only a couple of pieces I glimpsed that might be promising. The other item I saw featured in the preview were quilts. So my strategy was to make a beeline for the quilts first because I figured there would only be a few of them and they'd all be grouped together, unlike the furniture, which would be placed all throughout the warehouse. Quilts are popular right now, so I assumed they'd go fast. And then after all of that excitement, I would take more time and check out the rest of the sale. There were probably 50 to 60 people ahead of me in line, but I got in right away. I'd normally take my own bag with me to estate sales, but I wasn't sure if that was allowed at this warehouse sale, so I grabbed a basket there instead. At normal estate sales, I hate baskets because they don't hold that much and they get in the way more often than not. But I thought something was better than nothing. As predicted, there were already a couple of people looking at the quilts. One woman walked away with one, and I waited while another looked a few over. The first one I looked at was the one on the top shelf, a true vintage quilt that was priced at $95. It had a few stains on it. The 2 I was most interested in that I remember seeing in the video were on the bottom shelf, and I hoped that the woman would pass them over. And she did. They weren't handmade and they were newer blankets, but I really loved the colors, so I scooped them up. And already the basket was of no help. The blankets were too bulky to fit into it, so I was struggling carrying them around. But on to the next item on my agenda, 2 furniture pieces. I just started wandering around until I glimpsed one of them. It was quite small and in rough shape, which explains the $65 ticket price. The other cabinet was next to this one, and I knew it was a long shot because I didn't like the stain of the wood when I saw it in the preview video, but it was in really nice condition, just not quite the right piece. So with the quilts locked down and the furniture decidedly not a success, I made my way through the maze of stuff and people. It was quite overwhelming and I wasn't sure where to go or where to look. Everything caught my eye. I knew I wanted to check out the kitchenware, so I made my way over there. And lo and behold, can you believe what I see? A vintage stoneware crock. And here I am wondering how I'm going to carry 2 huge crocks, 2 blankets, and a basket to the front of the store to put everything on hold. I was able to get help from one of the employees to carry a crock up to the hold station. I was a bit nervous because I never put stuff on hold at other estate sales. I've heard stories, and I'll just leave it at that. But I had trust in this company that they have a good system, and of course I had no choice if I wanted to keep looking around. So I left the counter and continued shopping. And just like that, I stumbled upon the cute rug I had seen in the preview video, but forgot to look for. I was a bit surprised it was still there, and then I got excited.
Didn't think this would still be here, but we're gonna get it. Something else huge.
I was laughing because now I had the same problem again. How was I going to carry this thing around because the basket was of no help? I rolled up the rug and walked around for a few minutes. A kind employee came up to me and asked if she could take it to the hold area. I relinquished my tight hold and trusted it to the estate sale good vibes.
I hope I see my rug again.
So all of that excitement happened in the first 28 minutes of the sale. I couldn't believe my luck. I found a couple of the things I was on the hunt for from the preview video, plus I lucked out in finding an awesome vintage crock, which I had no idea would be at the sale. What else was I going to find?
Oh my gosh, there's so much here. So much to see. It's really gosh, there's so much here.
Another item I saw in the preview video but had forgotten to look for was in the linen section. I couldn't believe it was still there either.
What is this?
But I just couldn't figure it out. Was it handmade, machine-made, mass-produced, or what? All I knew was that I loved the colors, I thought it was so pretty, but I just wasn't sure about the price, which was $125. I wish I would have taken it aside and unfolded it completely, but the price tag made me hesitate. I tried to look it up online after I got home, and there seemed to be similar ones at big box retailers, which only further confused me. What do you think? Did I miss out on a great find? God, the line is crazy. This is one of my favorite estate sale companies, and I knew this new warehouse venture would be great. Of course, this is their 10th monthly sale, so I think they have figured out as many issues and kinks that are within their control. Wonderful, friendly, and helpful staff as usual, which makes all the difference. I'm super excited about everything I found. So many beautiful items, but also practical and useful things for the home.